Hi there, I'm Dr. Chung and welcome to your friendly proctologist. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you being here with me, and you're very important to me, which is why I've designed this channel to give you useful information. Today I want to discuss a piece of equipment which is found in so many stores these days, has a very clever commercial on TV and on social media, and that is called the Squatty Potty, right? How many of you have heard that? How many of you have heard stories about this piece of equipment being a miracle worker? You know, my life has changed. And all those things are true, by the way. There are many people that are benefited by the Squatty Potty. So for those who don't know what a Squatty Potty is, what is it? Well, it's literally a stool that sits right next to your toilet, and you can set your feet on top of this stool. And so what happens is your knees which are bent, right, to sit down on the toilet, are lifted up a little bit higher. Your legs are a little bit higher, right? And you're kind of more in a squatted position, like as if the toilet wasn't there or you were going to poop into a hole in the ground, right? And usually it's made of plastic, and it's just got the most funniest commercial you've ever seen. If you haven't seen it, definitely look it up. It's hilarious, okay? But what is the deal with it? Why does it work? You know, what's the theory behind it? And I want to explain that to you. So the way we were designed, how we were born, is there are many angles and there are many muscles that need to be coordinated, work together in order for us to poop easily, in order to get that poop out. It's mostly relaxation, but another thing I want to talk to you about when it comes to the Squatty Potty is that there are angles, so positions, right? So if this hand is representing my anus, and the anus goes out to the outside world, the rectum sits on top of that anus here. So yeah, there we go. We got a little bit of an angle here. And the rectum sits on top of here, and there is a bent angle right where the rectum and the anus meet. Okay, there is a muscle which is contracting when we're not on the toilet, right? And that's what creates this kink. It's like acting like a lasso and pulling. And it's thought to be like a continence measure, so to keep pooping and not allow things to come out at an inappropriate time. When we sit on the toilet, however, we want things to relax. And so when that lasso lets up, this angle, if you can see that, actually straightens out like this, okay? And then that's what theoretically should allow the poop in the rectum and past the anus like a slip and slide. It should just be a complete straight shot, right? For some people, pooping is an afterthought, totally taken for granted, you know? It's so easy, they get it done, they're in and out. But for some people, that angle does not completely straighten out. Instead, it's bent a little bit, and it can be bent to certain degrees. The more it's bent, the harder it is to get the poop out, because you've got a block here. There's muscles that are contracting and are saying, please don't pass, right? So the Squatty Potty, what that does is actually bring your legs up and shifts your pelvis. And when it's shifting the pelvis, it actually will straighten out that angle a little bit more so that you can get that straight shot, okay? And for some people that just need a little bit of help, that is a godsend, because they can really notice the difference, and the poop is so much easier. They don't have to push as hard. They're not spending as much time. But for some people with very bent angles, that Squatty Potty may bend it a little bit, may straighten out just a little bit, but it may not be enough for them to feel that relief, and so they may find that the Squatty Potty does not work. And so It's very important for the muscles to all relax together, and the Squatty Potty is just kind of cheating things a little bit, kind of trying to straighten things out, whereas you had trouble doing it on your own. If you don't have a Squatty Potty in your local stores, an alternative is using a stack of boxes, stack of magazines or books. Same thing, and the Squatty Potty usually comes in one height. Well, with books and stuff at home, you can customize that height. You can make it as low, as high as you want. You can experiment. One day you feel like, oh, higher is better. And I think that can be the cheapest Squatty Potty in the world, and you can do it that way if you want to. Certainly there is no set height. It's anything you want it to be. Some people even lean back, they're kind of sitting back into the toilet instead of leaning forward, because the Squatty Potty kind of makes you bend forward. But if you need to lean back, some people find that to be helpful to have a bowel movement, and that's also okay too. Again, you're kind of trying to manipulate angles so that you can straighten things out. So is the Squatty Potty safe? Absolutely, it's safe. It's meant to try and alter things to make the job easier for you, and I think that to get off the toilet easier, to strain less, would be a godsend for so many people. Well, I hope that answered your question, and I really hope that this video was very helpful for you for that information. So go out there and try the Squatty Potty technique and see if it works for you. Please like and subscribe my video. I really appreciate your comments as well. Please let me know how I'm doing, and definitely let me know if you have questions. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.